EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, live coverage comes your way of the final round. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, we've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still in it with a shot on this Sunday, beginning play just 3 shots off the lead. Oh no, lost that one dead right. And not the way you want to start your morning. That is going to be trouble right out of the starting gate. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And he moves it to 2 under par. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. Okay, that one's dancing. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. That one up the right side. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. He's got a beautiful canvas to putt from here. This for an eagle. Good effort. An eagle would have been nice from there, but he made sure to cozy that one up close. That is well done. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third, and he will definitely not say no to that. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. Okay, not too bad there. 8 feet remaining here for birdie. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. That ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Now, from long range, this for birdie. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to stay 2 back. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 sixth. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now here at the par 3. This one measures out to 15 feet. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. We head away from the coast now, due east as we come to the par 4 7th. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Oh, that is so close, just a little bit more. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at 2 under. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. Will certainly help the cause. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Nope, that'll be short, maybe by a good 10 feet. 9 feet remaining here for birdie. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. That's up the left side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. So he'll come at it from the left side of the fairway as he gets set now for his second shot.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain at 4 under. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. A little short-sided here, left of the green for his second.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Might have stared at that one too long. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Okay, so that one finished off for double bogey. And that won't help the cause one bit. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be.
from the heart of the fairway, 180 yards in.
Okay, that's how you bounce back right there off the double at the previous hole. Frank, a chance to get it all back right here.
Yeah, that was great composure. Could easily be sort of like licking your chops, feeling down, but all of a sudden just to stand up and hit a shot like that, impressive.
That didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And he's not going away. Back to within 3 with 5 holes to play. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Just gonna sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead.
This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus.
Just 5 feet left. Yeah, good putt.
That's in for par here at 15, and he'll stay at -3.
Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16th. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. This one working up the right side. And just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. This one turning left a bit off the tee. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
Nope. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. That one was running so hot. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Well, you miss 100% of the putts that don't get there, right? Lesson learned. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par, and that'll be a final round score of 70. Well, Frank, a win would have been nice, but this is all you're looking for, right? Here at Q School, just get in.
That's right. The focus is normally on the people that don't make it, the losers of Q School. You know, you had to finish in the top 40, you had to get the job done, and that's exactly what we saw. Mission accomplished.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.